Hey everybody, Joe, Redneck Collector, coming at you with another video. Just got done shooting a video actually about my time at the Westport Card Show, but wanted to do another video uh, to do the VR for Mark's Dodgers cards. Thought that was a really awesome idea. Just discovered your channel not too long ago, Mark, and through this VR actually, and really appreciate Aaron at Value Vintage and Rob at Cash Cards calling my channel out in the VR, that you ask for, maybe some channels that people don't know about. I definitely am just starting out, so appreciate those guys very much for being that kind to shout me out as part of the VR. The other part of the VR was, you asked about cards under $25, and that's right in my wheelhouse, because I would say the majority of the cards, majority of my mail days are going to be those type of mail days. I get to splurge every now and then, but I think there's all kinds of great vintage cards, especially modern cards, that you can get in that price range of $25 or less. So I've got a few of those I want to show, but before I do that, I do want to shout out maybe a couple channels that people aren't aware of. It's kind of rich for me, the guy that is just starting out to call out other channels, but a couple that I think are maybe not on everybody's radar yet, but they should be. There's a lot, but these two maybe you don't know about, and that is Keith over at the Lonely Basement Baseball Cards. Awesome channel. I really like Keith. He's a Yankees guy, builds a lot of team sets, also shoots from his basement just like this guy, so I appreciate that. Always look forward to his content, so if you haven't checked him out yet, definitely check it out and see his collection. The other guy I want to shout out, and this guy's collection is whole nother level, amazing, and he'll be huge in no time, I'm sure. But that's Tony over at Southern Collector. I started following Tony on IG. I think he's Southern Collector 14 on there, but he's dropped a couple videos, and they're both just amazing stuff, y'all. So if you haven't checked those out, they are very cool. So, but I don't want to make this video too long, so I could talk about those guys and their channels, but let's get into some cards. And I don't have a ton to share that I thought would maybe fit the bill for you, Mark, and Dodgers cards, but I got a couple that are recent pickups without doing a whole lot of digging, and I have to think back to how much I spent on other things, but these are definitely $25 and under. And the first one, definitely not known for his years as a Dodger, but I just picked this up. I think I shared it on another video, but I just got it, last week or the week before that. And that is Greg Maddux, 1987 Fleer Update, glossy, in a 9. This guy was an amazing pitcher, an even better interview. Go out and Google or type into YouTube Greg Maddux interviews, and he's a national treasure, y'all. You got to listen to him. But he was just amazing to watch pitch. I can't remember how long. I know he bounced around a little bit. I think he did some. I hope I'm correct. I believe he was with the Dodgers for a season or two, right? I know he's the Padres, back to the Cubs, but I feel like there were some Dodgers in there. But the other one I've got is, this card is amazing. I was showing this to Billy Ballgame at the show yesterday. I bought this raw, and I'm all in on this card. I think with taxes and everything, $13. But a 1959 Don Drysdale. Look how centered this thing is. This might be the nicest vintage card I have ever purchased. This card, and I may eat my words, but I think it's a 7 all day long, and maybe an 8. And I gave $13 for this card. They're out there, y'all. You just got to look. But that's the kind of stuff those are what most of my mail days are comprised of. So I think, realistically, sometimes we get on here and we show our best stuff, or these big pickups, or we see other people's collections, and you're like, oh my God, I can't hang. And I think it's all relative, right? There's probably people seeing maybe my purchases and they're thinking, Joe, I can't hang with you. And I'm definitely looking at a lot of guys and I'm like, I can't hang with them. But that doesn't mean I don't hobby just as hard and go out and find things that I care about, and in a affordable price range, right? The Maddux, I don't know if I mentioned, it was like $23 all in, to my door. So in a PSA 9, who wouldn't want a 10? But I defy somebody to tell me the difference between a 9 and a 10 in that card. you wouldn't convince me that there's really much difference at all. So $25, great spot to be. Really enjoyed this idea for a VR, Mark, and I look forward to being a fan of your channel for a long time and seeing some of your pickups. And I would like to say that I'm rooting for the Dodgers in the World Series because I really like Shohei Ohtani and I like Mookie Betts. And there's some other Dodgers that I really like. I love Clayton Kershaw, but they're like the Yankees. It's going to be hard. So I think it's probably going to be go Mets for me, and that's hard for me to say. But probably going to be looking forward to a Mets Guardians World Series at my house. I'm sure the big networks aren't looking forward to that, but that's what I would like to see. But thanks for the idea for the VR. I think it's great. I'm very happy to participate in it. And thanks again to Aaron and Rob for shouting out my small channel here. Appreciate you guys very much, and we'll see you on the next one.